How's it going, everyone? My name is Tyler, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to port forward a FiveM server on a server VPS. A VPS hosting server is basically a virtual private server. That's what VPS stands for. And I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys a little bit of what it does and what it is, and how to actually port forward it so other players can join it from the FiveM forums and from the FiveM game itself. So let's get straight into it. So first, what a VPS is, it's called a virtual private server, and it has its own little like PC, and this is what it is. So it's basically a whole different PC, but it's a different IP address. So in case someone gets mad and tries to boot off your server, it just boots off the internet directory to the VPS. So it's going to boot off the server. It's not going to boot off your home internet. It basically just gives you a different IP and a different server to run your game off of. It's actually I would recommend this. I will leave a link in the description to the software that I actually use. It's upwards to $20 a month. That's how much it takes. That's how much it takes to run a FiveM server. Is about $20 a month, and you can get yourself one like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a video after this on how to set up a VPS from scratch. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So first, once you are on your VPS, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're, just get into your VPS, and we'll talk about it once I get in here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to close out all this stuff and clean this up so it looks good. So we're on our basic VPS. So say you just downloaded this. All you're going to see on it is just the screen and the recycling bin. So first what you're going to do is open up the little Windows button down here. You're going to go over to the control panel. So once you're in the control panel, what you're going to do is go ahead and go to the system and security. Go ahead and click on system and security. Go to your Windows firewall. And then you're going to go ahead and go over to the turn Windows firewall on or off. So since you're in a VPS, you shouldn't worry about viruses, because you're only going to be doing FiveM related stuff and trusted FiveM servers. So make sure you have your Windows firewall turned off, and I have mine turned off right now, and as you can see, my server is running perfectly fine. Another thing we're going to do is go to the advanced settings. Once you have your firewall off, go and go to the advanced settings. You're going to I can't speak today. There's going to be a window that opens up. It's called Windows Firewall with Advanced Security. You're going to go ahead and click on the inbound rules option. So now once you're in the inbound rules, you will see that I have my server right here. Don't worry about that right now. You're going to go ahead and click New Rule. So once you go ahead and click New Rule, you're going to be met with another window. It's going to be New Inbound Rule Wizard. So you're going to follow everything what I do from here. So you're going to go ahead and click on Port. Next. Make sure you have TCP on and specific local ports on. So you're going to type in the default FiveM port. In the last video, I taught you guys about the ports and how it is significant to FiveM. The default FiveM port is 30120. So by default, you would do 30120. And then go ahead and click Next. And then remember, that was on TCP. And then you're going to go keep clicking Next. Everything's good from here. Now, you're going to want to keep this name. So I'm just going to make a name called Test. Something like that. But in the name, you'd put your server abbreviation. So my old server was West Coast County Roleplay, so I would put WCCRP, right? But for this sake of the video, I'm just going to put Test in there. You can put it Test if you want. Just make sure the name are both for the same. So just go ahead and put Test right here, and then go ahead and click Finish. You're gonna see the first one in here. It should say Test, and you're going to go ahead and click in New Rule again. You're going to be met with the same window. Go ahead and click Port again. Go ahead and click Next. And then instead of having TCP on, you're going to hit UDP. And then make sure specific local ports is on. And then you're going to type 30120 again. So the same thing. But make sure you're on UDP this time instead of TCP like the other one. So you're going to go ahead and click Next again. Next. And then Next. And then do the same name as you had it for the other one. So I'm gonna put Test again. It just makes things more organized. I mean, you can make it different, but I really suggest you keep it the same name. Then go ahead and click Finished. now your 5M server has been port forwarded. And I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys how to change your 5M port and how to add it onto your Windows firewall and security. Just the UDP and TCP stuff. So you're going to go to your server. You don't have to do this. This is if you want to change your port. So if you want to keep the default port 30120, you can head off this video. You're good with that. But if you want to stick around, and I'll teach you about how to make different ports, you can stick around for that. But if you wanted to keep it 30120, you can head out. And thank you guys for watching. So let's go ahead and go to the you're going to go and go to your server. It's going to be on my local disk. You're going to see it right here. So go ahead and go into your CFX server data master and then go into the server.cfg. So like I said, the default the default port is 30120, and that's for TCP and UDP. So say I wanted to change it to let's say 4015 or 30156. I don't know. You're gonna go and make sure you copy that and paste it in both of where it says 30120. Whoops. Boom. You have just changed your port. But like I said, I really suggest you keep it 30120 because that is just the default, and you might have some issues with people loading in, and sometimes your game might have significant errors that pop up. But that's how you change your port, is make sure you have both of the port numbers right here, and the TCP and UDP in your server CFG. And then if you want to add it in again, go ahead and go to your Windows Firewall, go back to the Windows Firewall and Advanced Security. You're going to hit New Rule, and then Port, and then add the new port that you just made it in here. So 30156, you'd put 30156. That's for TCP. We're gonna name it, I don't know, test 2. I'm gonna hit finish, and that's for TCP. And we're gonna hit new rule again, port, UDP, and then you're gonna go ahead, dang it, UDP, and then you're gonna put in the 30156 again. 30156. 30156. Next. Test 2. Boom. So that's how you add in. You can add in this. You can make all new ports if you want to. Just make sure you add them into the inbound rules in Windows Firewall Advanced Security, just to make it easy and make it more organized for you as a 5M developer. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and we're all good. So you can go and close out all this, close out your Windows Firewall security, and then you're all set. If you guys did enjoy the video and it was helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more of these awesome videos. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.